Hello, today I'm trying it. It's summer and I'm trying to achieve a range of 400 kilometers in my Volkswagen Id.7 Pro, charging here to 100%. And this is important because in the winter, when I got the car in December, I had 300 kilometers of range. Then I tried it 2 weeks later, and it was really cold at that time. I tried it 2 weeks later without the heat and with 340 kilometers. So we'll see today. It's 18 degrees. It just started raining a bit. It's not wet, but on the way here there was wet road, so I hope there is no wet road because it's always bad for consumption. And we talk about the details when I'm in the car. Yeah, I started and I'm already mad. There are two things against me. First of all, it started raining on the way out of the charger, but it stopped. Hopefully it stays that way. It's 20 degrees. Optimal would be 21, 22 degrees. And it's really busy. And busy means I have to slow down a bit, accelerate a bit. Today's Sunday, no trucks, so not extreme slowing down and acceleration, but there will be. And that's always bad. The thing is, to get to the 400 kilometers of range, consumption has to be really low on this car, and it's very, so it can barely reach the 400. So I have to arrive back at the charger with 13%, and my average consumption has to be around 185. Right now it's 207, but first 10 kilometers uphill, I'm still, I don't know, because of this traffic. Hopefully the traffic gets a bit less than maybe. Stressed out, maybe it won't work, maybe I'm a failure. But I'm doing my best. No heat, no AC, that's good. Yes, we only drove 24 kilometers, consumption now 201 because it was a bit downhill now. Like I said, 285, that's really low, and I'm driving GPS speed 133. That's how it should be. I'm not cheating here and just driving 130 what the speedometer shows. No, it's GPS speed, that's what we want. And like I said, freezing temperature with heat 300, without heat 340. We'll see. By the way, I'm driving in individual mode, but I have drive mode all in comfort, just adaptive cruise control is in eco. I have the seat cooling on 1, no AC, no heating, and you can see that it's not doing anything. I have cold air on me and it's fine. Right now average consumption is even 175 watt-hours per kilometer. Average speed is okay. When there's no traffic I can get up to 127, something like this. We'll see. I used 12% and drove 53 kilometers. Let's see if when I'm at 75, if I have 100 kilometers driven. So full range would be 400. I'm at 75% and I drove 106 kilometers. Yes! I'm so happy. We're getting close, so unless the consumption gets really high, we are at 173. But I'm sure I don't know if the consumption is low because I just turned around. because we're going now back. I was in Regensburg, now going back to Dickendorf and then to Munich, and then we go back to the charger so I can get to 351 kilometers without any speed limit or anything, no construction. That's all why I do this. My average speed is 124. That's awesome. Right now I'm very happy. I hope this continues. It's still very busy, and a lot of times I have to slow down a bit and accelerate, so to 110 or so, and then accelerate back up. Like now, I have to slow down and there are cars coming, and I drive out and have to accelerate a bit, otherwise it doesn't work. I'm at 50% and I drove 211 kilometers. So my consumption went up a tiny bit because now it's 212. So it's almost the same as it was in the beginning, where we drove 106 with 25%, and average consumption 175. Average speed is amazing with 127. I am very happy. This looks really good. My range display is like you always knew what I say about Id.7 and other ID cars with the new software. So I drove 211 kilometers with 50%, but the car thinks I can go 246 with the rest, so 30 kilometers more than I've driven so far. And so I don't know if how it calculates that, or if the going down the range just takes so long. I just turned around, I navigated back to the charger. It's 105 kilometers now back to the charger. I have 199 kilometers of range, but like I said, this shouldn't be totally accurate. And the car says I arrive with 20%, which I don't know yet if this is true, but that would be amazing. Driving 350 kilometers with 80% of the battery. That would be astounding, amazing, and I would love it. Yeah, it's going better than I thought. There is a police car that just pulled out a car there. Now they're pulling out another one. It's like they have nothing to do and just pulling out cars the whole time. And they're all local ones. Really weird. That's unusual. Usually it's trucks, and because of what they have in the car, or a car that looks like there's a problem, so too heavy stuff, way too much stuff in there, or unsafe, something like this. But someone who lives in the area, I mean, why not when it comes to being drunk? But otherwise, that's weird. Don't rarely see that. But it's the second one within 5 minutes. So they pulled someone out, and then I think it just took a minute, and then they drove on and pulled out the next one. And I'm guessing in a minute he's gonna drive by again, do the same thing again. This video is brought to you by Tronity. With Tronity you have an overview of all of your monthly costs, your average consumption, all of your trips, your charging sessions, your AC to DC ratio, and you also have a 100% tax compliant driver's logbook. My viewers get 25% off if they use the link in the description below. I arrived with 18%, drove 350 kilometers. Average consumption, go back, see better here. Average consumption is 174 watt hours per kilometer. Yes. So if I take the 351 kilometers driven and I used 82%, I get to 428 kilometers of full range today at 20 to 24 degrees. No AC, no heat, 19-inch tires. By the way, I'm making a video against an ID.7 with 20-inch tires because in the configurator it is a big difference. I want to see if it's on the highway as well. Bit of traffic. If the traffic would have been better, and it rained twice but just for a few minutes, if this wouldn't have happened, I think I could reach 435 kilometers, especially with the traffic. We had to slow down and accelerate again. That is bad for the consumption, but that was awesome. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below, and here on YouTube there's channel membership. Thank you very much for watching, have a great day and take care, bye!